So a coroner doesn't have a medical license. So how do they go about coming up with the cause of death? We talked about this yesterday on my live, but I thought we could talk about it again because I have kind of a good, actually it's a really shitty story to go along with it. Hi, my name is Lauren. We talk about death and dying on my channel. Typically when a medical examiner, coroner, when they get to the death scene, what they do is they talk to the family, they get a list of medications that they were currently on, they'll call the doctor's office where that person visited, and they will converse with the doctor to verify what sort of medical issues they had that they could be suffering from. Usually a person that is over the age of 65 is going to have some sort of health condition that could have led to their death. If they don't, and it's just a completely unexplained death, then they will be going down for autopsy, especially if we're like, what's going on here? Story time. I had this guy, he was just 65. He just retired, worked his whole life. He was so excited to retire, and he dropped dead at home. His wife was home, his kids rushed there. It was really sad. So the medical examiner got there, and she told them, after she talked to the family, after she talked to the doctor, that he had so much medical history. I mean, this guy was a walking time bomb. He had type 2 diabetes. He had heart issues. His kidneys had problems. I mean, you name it, this guy, high blood pressure. I mean, he had so many things. The family was pissed. And they said, no, we want an autopsy. Why are you not giving my dad an autopsy? She said, because I talked to the doctor, I talked to the pathologist that would be helping with the autopsy, and we are not seeing a reason to do one because he had so much medical history. Looks like he probably had a heart attack and just fell down here at home. That was not good enough for the family. I get it. I get both sides because that's frustrating. As if that were my dad, like I would, the kids wanted to know what ailment, what illness that he had took him. They wanted to know that. So they had to pay for a private autopsy. I, the funeral director, set it all up for them. I drove him there. I picked him up. I drove him back. Before I dropped him off, the autopsy tech called me and she was really fucking rude. And she said, if you send this guy to us for this autopsy, I'm looking at all of his medical problems right now. And if I open him up and I don't find anything, then you can just tell the family thanks for their $3,000 donation to the county because there is no reason I should be autopsying this man. Like, damn, lady, don't get mad at me. They want this. They're like, here, take my money, please. Like, they need this for their peace of mind. But this lady was just not having it. She did the autopsy. She found nothing. So it was kind of like they wasted the $3,000 and they just ended up putting what the medical examiner wanted to put originally, along with the doctor, that it was a heart-related death. Interesting story, just kind of interesting to kind of tell you how the whole thing works. A very unfortunate story. I wish I could have given that family more answers. I wish that they could have found something to tell them to ease their minds, but we didn't. Doesn't always work out that way.